Welcome back. We are live in Atlanta on the last day of November. First tomorrow, of course, December dawns. And I was just thinking about this, Coach. A year ago today on this Friday, you were introduced, because I remember looking at that monitor right here as the athletic director, and what would maybe go down as the craziest day in recent Tennessee history.
It could be.
It's been quite a year. Congratulations.
But also an exciting day, and it's been an exciting year for us. Sure. Thank you.
I mean, not to go back because it was such an extraordinary set of circumstances, but as you reflect back, and I know you always have to reflect back on things as you hit anniversaries, what do you think about over this last year?
Well, I was grateful for the opportunity to help my school, kind of calm things down. I think we did that. Made a couple key hires. I think Jeremy Pruitt's off and running. They really laid the foundation for our team culturally and everything. Accountability is big at Tennessee right now, and certainly that's been important to us. And then being involved with Rick Barnes and the basketball and what he's done, and a number of other sports that we have in the top 10, top 25, and that are doing outstanding. I've loved the job, just being involved with the young people and the coaches and those kinds of things. It's been fun.
As a coach, sometimes coaches look at administrators, and you had great relationships with Coach Dickey and others. Did you see yourself back then, not afterwards, as someone, because you seem natural?
It's a great question, but no, I didn't. I really actually was asked a couple times to consider, retiring and being the athletic director. And Coach Dickey this is after Coach Dickey had gone. Coach Dickey had been such a great mentor for me. Yeah. I kind of had the groundwork or the game plan to do it, but I never really considered it. And then coming back and with all the issues that we had, I haven't been uncomfortable in the job. That's been important. Have great people around me. We have unbelievable fan base, and administration now has all calmed down, and we're headed in a good direction.
And again, I know you're a humble man, but I've said it here, and I'll say it to you that I think there's a quiet calmness that you have brought. Now, you were a fiery football coach. I don't want anyone who looks at you today to think that you were docile on the sidelines. Yeah. You were. You were a great Hall of Fame football coach with national championships to back it up. But you have been able to just keep everyone grounded.
Thank you. We have kind of done that, but we've got great people around me in the administration that know the things that I don't know about being an athletic director. In a year, I've learned an awful lot. We've hired great coaches, Rick Barnes and Jeremy and Holly. They're all experienced guys that have done well, and some young coaches that have some dynamics. So, we've got a lot to look forward to in the coming years at Tennessee.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Jeremy, because that was the first hire you made within a week of you landing. I think back, we talked to him three and a half weeks ago after the upset over Kentucky, and you know what that's like to come off his second top 25 win, the first one over Auburn, and then reality strikes a little bit.
Jeremy's done wonderfully. I couldn't tell you. We've got this great relationship that he says what he needs to me, and I'm not afraid to say anything to him. As a former coach, it could be uncomfortable, but
sure.
And for him too. But he has confidence in what he wants to do and seeing what it wants to look like. And if I can help along the way, that's been a real plus. But he's brought a toughness back to Tennessee, a discipline, and it doesn't always show up on the field, but it showed up in the classroom. It shows up on who misses what, where they're supposed to be, and the little things, the foundation. Really, I say little things, foundation. What's going to allow you to have a good program. Now we got to go recruit, and certainly there's opportunity there at Tennessee. You mentioned the end of the year. I mean, we were headed, I think, and said we really achieved or overachieved some, and that last game, I think we just ran out of gas, ran out of people, ran out of gas, and Missouri's a very fine team, and they beat us up pretty good, and Vanderbilt, we didn't meet the challenge.
And recruiting is always a subject that's hard to talk about until signing day, but you know a lot more than I do, but it looks pretty good from a distance.
It does, but I'm with you. It's the signing day that really matters. But as I said, there's a great opportunity there, and Tennessee has such great facilities, tradition. There's no reason that the kids can't see themselves achieving at Tennessee from any part of the country, not just the Southeast or in Tennessee, but from any part of the country. We have the brand to go pull them out.
And I know that it's a difficult task because, I mean, you played on great Tennessee teams. I certainly, we all watched you 20 years ago win the national championship there. But it's interesting that young people, they don't quite remember Tennessee being that good. And I know that that's part of the reason why you're in this position.
Well, it's up to us to connect the dots. You know, it's not just the Peyton Mannings or the Jason Wittens or the Eric Berrys. You know, it goes back to the Jamal Lewises and Leonard Littles and Sean Ellises and those guys that have come to Tennessee and had great success. No, they see me now. They think, hey, did you act? I saw you in The Blind Side, you know. No, it's 4 minutes in a movie. 4 minutes in a movie and 40 years of coaching, you know. But they do know who Jeremy is. He's been on the sidelines in those national championship games, and they know about his staff. He's got a great staff, and if we can get him to campus, we got a chance to recruit him. I'm
interested in your, and I'm not asking for Tennessee secrets, but when you guys talk during the year, I mean you don't know everything, but you've been in every position that he's been in. He's going through things that are different. Yeah. How are those conversations? What are they like?
They're really good. I mean, he asks questions, and I'm frank with him on some of the things I say. We kind of agreed on the front end. You can do it or not do it. I mean, it's your program, you know, that you're going to have to get like you want. But it's been a real good relationship. You know, it might be something that I recall that we did a long time ago that might help in a situation or whatever. It might be something as simple as an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman or somebody stepping wrong or whatever, you know. We can talk about those things, and I think that's healthy. And I'm telling you, Doug Dickey, you know, of course, he was my coach. That's a little different dynamics. He was my coach. It gave me an opportunity to be the athletic director. He would come over when he had something significant to say, and I always listened. And we've got that relationship as well.
When you watch, athletic directors are busy. They're entertaining. There's a lot happening around them. But when you're watching a football game, and I've sat with athletic directors, you're watching the game.
I am.
You don't want to talk
to
to boosters. You want to watch the line of scrimmage and everything else.
No, you're right. I kind of made it known to everybody. You know, when I'm going to be the nice guy and go up and see everybody before the game and shake the officials' hands and do all those things. But when the game starts, I'm going to watch the game and pay attention, and because it means so much to so many, you know, and any little thing that we can help, you know, with, we're going to try to help with.
Well, Coach, it has been an amazing 52 weeks. I know there hasn't been much time to catch your breath, but
what a great event this is. You know, the Southeastern Conference has done such a great job. I think this is the 25th.
You're going into your legend tonight,
going in tonight as the Tennessee legend. I'm excited about that. But I'm looking forward to bringing a football team back here with Coach Pruitt in the near future.
Well, you brought enough teams here. You will know the way. Well, Coach, thank you. It's always great to see you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on an amazing year as the athletic director at the University of Tennessee. We'll take a short break. We thank Phillip Fulmer for joining us here as we continue to broadcast live from SEC Championship game.